Hello guys, it's your boy Teeny Anime back with another video. I haven't made I've never made a Naruto what if in so long. That's because I just kind of got burnt out for a second, but yeah, I started uploading on my new channel, which is C I do like Minecraft and Fortnite videos. If you like gaming, go watch that if you want to. But anyways, let's get into this this new what if that I'm created. Well, it's like I didn't create it, but like I actually created like the script and everything. So yeah, it's the neglected Naruto. Like, what if Naruto was neglected and was the like reincarnation of Indra? So yeah, if you want to, see what this how this goes, just stick along and yeah, just listen.
By the way, this is what
Start.
Naruto looks
Let
like.
me start. Out in the village of Konoha, the nine-tailed fox was rampaging through the village. Minato was charging through the village toward nine tails the rigid nine tails that swung above the trees. He poured all his chakra in his feet as he poured all the chakra in his feet as he dashed at top speeds to the beast with a little boy cradled in his arms. As he neared the Kyuubi, he placed Naruto down to the ground next to two other babies that was already there and proceeded to do multiple hand signs. Minato's POV. I had to seal the Kyuubi chakra in both Mema and Mito, but only sealed the soul in Naruto. He then yelled out snake, boar, ram, rabbit, dog, rat, bird, horse, snake, and then tried to clap his hands. But Hiruzen Sarutobi, the third Hokage, stopped Minato. Minato, the third Hokage, said, "You are the Hokage. You can't just give up your life to save everyone on short notice. I have lived my life to my liking, and I will take on your will of fire with me to the grave. Let me use the Reaper Death Seal and seal 25% of chakra in Menma, 25% in Mito, and 50% in Kushina so she can survive having the nine-tailed beast ripped out of her." But the, but third Hokage Minato said, clearly showing sadness in his face. "Okay, Lord Third," Minato said, as one tear fell from his face. Hiruzen Sarutobi would then scream out snake, boar, ram, rabbit, dog, rat, bird, horse, snake, which is the hand size for the Reaper Death Seal, if you didn't know, and then clap his hands as the demonic pale skin and long spiky white hair of the god of death stood before the nine-tailed fox. Devilish Buchaka would then erupt out of Sarutobi as he would then grab the chakra of the Kyuubi and would seal 25% in Menma as he would then gain enormous amounts of chakra, and so will Mito and Menma and Kushina as and yeah as Kushina will not die because she has 50% from the extraction because she has 50% of the chakra, and yeah, but she will be very injured. But what they didn't know was that they accidentally sealed 50% of the chakra in Naruto along with 100% of the soul and sealed 30% into Kushina, and the remaining 20% was split between Menma and Mito. During this procedure, Naruto would gain 3 whisker marks on both sides of his face and 2 devilish red split eyes. Indra's POV. What is that? What's that? He mumbled to himself as he neared the planet that was so called Earth. What such hate can be drawing my attention? This hate is coming from this boy as he neared Naruto. Over the years, Indra has died and is now looking for a new vessel to put his soul into. He looked at Naruto as he seen the soul of his of his dad's Kyuubi child, Kurama, as he felt as if Naruto was a suitable vessel for his power and let Naruto absorb him into himself. Naruto would then develop a dark aura that surrounded him. Minato and Kushina thought it was the beast soul that did this to Naruto as they started to neglect and push away Naruto. Kushina picked up Mima and Mito as Minato picked up Naruto as he seen the eyes of the Kyuubi in Naruto's eyes. He hated seeing those eyes that took away so many of his loved ones. 2-year time skip. Naruto was running through the village as he was being chased through the village by an angry mob of villagers. He ran through alley but could not lose the villagers. Naruto ran and ran as kunai and shuriken came flying past him. Eventually one of them hit him in the shoulder and he felt the sharp pain in the area where it had hit him. He held his shoulder and kept running as he would then get trapped in a dead end. "Ha! There's no way to run now, kiddo. Just let us get our revenge for what you did to us and our loved ones." One villager said. "Yeah, kid," the others chanted. "We We will kill this demon once and for all. And one and wait, one and once and for all. And one came to him with a kunai as he was about to slash Naruto with the kunai. Naruto yelled, "Please don't hurt me. This was my father's fault. It's all Minato's fault," he screamed as one nearby Ambu with spiky white hair heard this and was angered by this claim. He walked through the angry mob of villagers as my master would never do such a thing. A monstrous thing to such people, as his hand would then start to spark and he would then stab it through Naruto's shoulder. Seeing what he has done, he fled the scene as Naruto would then fall to the ground. Naruto would then wake up in some sewer as he thought somebody had found him and threw him in the sewer. He was pissed but continued to walk through the sewer place until he came upon a huge cage. He yelled out, "Hello, is anyone there?" But all was silent. He walked closer as he was then blown back by the voice of some creature. He was looking forward as he seen a orange paw. He began to look up as then he seen the red devilish eyes staring back at him. He began to get scared and started to cry as the QB would then say, "Hey brat, shut up before I eat you." Naruto would then look up at the face of the creature as he seen large razor-like teeth. He would then say, Don't hurt me, please." Kurama would then feel bad for the kid, knowing that the reason why he was hated was because of him. "Hey kid," Kurama would say, "I don't like you, but I don't hate you." Then out of thin air, a figure with six circle-like shapes would then appear. Kurama would then say, "Father, is that you?" But the figure would then say, "No, we're more like brothers." As he would say, "Indra, so this is your wait, we're more like brothers." As Indra would then turn to the Kyuubi, Kurama would then say, "Indra, so this is your reincarnation, I see." As Indra would then say, "Yes." Naruto would be sitting down as he was watching the two speak, as the Indra would tell Naruto, "Hey kid, I am Indra, the sage of six paths son. Are you my reincarnation?" "And you are my reincarnation." Naruto would then say, "Reincarnation? What's that?" "It's a vessel that is used to hold the power of something else." Naruto would say, Since I'm Indra, you had the ability to unlock the Sharingan." "Ooh, the eye that the Uchihas have, the red one?" "Yes," Indra would say. Naruto hopped up and down, happy that he would get the Uchiha eye and finally prove to his father that he is strong and is worth loving and taking care of. Kurama Kurama would then Kurama would then tell Naruto that he is the nine-tailed fox and his name is Kurama. Naruto would then say, "You furry," as he would run through the cage and lay down on Kurama's paw. Kurama would then tell Naruto that he is sorry for the way that people have been treating him, and tells Naruto that it's all his fault. Naruto would then say, "It's not your fault, it's Minato's fault. That everyone hates me. Even my mother. Even my brother, sister, and my mother hate me. One day I will show this village that I was worth more than the name of demon, and I will destroy this village and make them pay for what they have done to me." And his eyes would then have one black tomoe in both of his eyes, but the slit would still be in the middle. Indra was shocked that Naruto had just unlocked the Sharingan, but just remembering the bad memories he had. But this Sharingan was different. It had a slit in it, and Indra smiled. Indra said, "Tomorrow we start our training." As Naruto would then wake up out of his psyche plan, and would then think that it was all a dream until he heard Kurama speak to him. "Kid, it's not a dream." Kurama said. Naruto would then say, "So tomorrow we'll be training, right?" As Kurama would say, "Yes, kid, and I'll have a surprise for you as well." Naruto walked home as it was nighttime. He went to the Uzumaki Namikaze house. He walked in as he seen his mother and with an angry expression on her face. "Where have you been, Naruto? It's really late out," Kushina screamed. Naruto said, "I was running away from the villagers. They hit me with the kunai and one hit me with white sparks," he mumbled, afraid that she would hit him, and she did. She smacked him right in the face. As she said, "My villagers would never hurt you. Second, don't lie to me. as she slapped him again. Naruto showed her the place where they hit him, but it was gone, and the spark place was barely visible. Naruto would then run up to his room and go to sleep. The next day, he would wake up and his mother would call him downstairs. Naruto went down, as his father would then say, "Naruto and Memba, today you will have a spar. You will have a spar." Naruto would be extremely excited as he thought his father would finally accept him in the family. Memba would smirk as Naruto with Memba and Naruto would then go outside as his father set up the spar. Memba with a smile, knowing that his father had taught him chakra control and some D-rank jutsu, while Naruto has never been taught any techniques. The spar would begin as Naruto would take a stance of the Uchiha, as his father and mother would be surprised. Minato would then ask, "How did you learn that stance of the Uchiha, Naruto?" Naruto would then say, "I learned it from the books from the library," as he would keep his stance and face Memma. Memma would take the Uzumaki stance as his mother Kushina Uzumaki would then say, "That's my boy," she would say, as Minato Namikaze would then start the battle. "Begin," he would say, as Naruto would wait for Memma to charge towards him, and as Memma would near Naruto, Naruto would then start throwing punches at Memma. Although these punches had some power packed behind them, they were not enough to match Memma's speed. Memma would start to manhandle Naruto, as Naruto would then be put at risk due to many skills Memma threw at Naruto. Memma would then go to finish off Naruto, but as he neared Naruto kneeling on the ground, Naruto turned around to show that he had activated some sort of dojutsu. Memma had heard of the dojutsu by his mother and father, as he was surprised and took 3 steps back. Naruto would then get up as he would say, "I will teach you a lesson for letting me live this lonely life. This is your fault, not only yours, but Minato's and Kushina's fault as well." Naruto would then scream out, "Firestyle Fireball Jutsu," as a big fireball would make its way toward Memma. Memma would try to dodge, but half of his body would be engulfed in the flame. Memma would then scream out in pain as Naruto would then walk towards Memma. He would then grab Memma by the neck as the influence of Indra would take over Naruto as his dojutsu would evolve to the second Tomoe. Naruto would then stare into Memma's eye as Memma's memories of the fight would be erased, and Naruto would throw Memma to the ground. Memma's body would start to be engulfed by a red malicious chakra as Memma would start to stand up again. Memma would start to rage as he would call upon Kurama's chakra. Naruto would then deactivate his dojutsu as he was running low on chakra, and Memma would then blitz Naruto as Naruto will start to get pounded by Memma. Memma would then start to cut Naruto all over his body, and as Naruto would then pass out due to blood loss. Kushina and Minato would then rush over to Memma, not even noticing Naruto. Naruto would then see that his parents never really cared about him, not even if he was in a life or death situation. Sorry if you hear a dog in the background, but yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure my dog has stopped barking, so I'm gonna resume. His parents never really cared about him, even if he was in a life or death situation. Naruto kept this in mind as he would plan to leave the village soon. Naruto would then be taken to a hospital as he would recover faster than normal. Minato and Kushina would not even come to visit Naruto in the hospital, as they would be scared that Memo and Mito would be taken over by the Kyuubi tracker like Memo had been just now. As Naruto recovered and went home, his mom and dad didn't even ask him if he was feeling alright, and just told him to go to the attic, as he did what they said. Later that night, Minato and Kushina felt a monstrous presence in the attic, as they only assumed that it would be Naruto. They rushed to the attic as they seen Naruto standing in the window. "Naruto, what are you doing?" asked Minato. Naruto would then say, "You evil people of this village have treated me like I am the equivalent of dirt. You never gave me a chance to prove to you that I was useful. You treated me like an outcast and neglected me even when I was trying my hardest. I cared for the both of you, but all you gave me back was hatred. I shall never forgive you for this, and I wish And when I come back, it won't be in a pleasant way. First, I will kill Mima and Mito, your peasant kids. I will come for you dead, you Minato. Last, I will leave you, Kushina, like you left me all those years ago. You will be lonely and you will feel how I felt all my life. And then I will slaughter you. So until then, prepare, cause you will never know when I'll return. Naruto would then disappear in a red flash. This is all our fault, Sakashina. I know, but we will change his mind one day, said Minato. We will treat him better. And if not, we will have to resort to killing him. So yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed the first part of what if Naruto was neglected and was the reincarnation of Indra, then consider leaving a like, subscribing, commenting, and yeah, 2 likes for part 2.